He wore a leopard skin hat, lived in golden palaces, and ruled with an iron fist wrapped in silk. His name was Mobutu Sese Seko. To his people he was a president. To the world, a dictator. To history, a symbol of how power can corrupt completely. But behind the flashy glasses and the military parades lies a story of ambition, betrayal, and the slow suffocation of a nation's soul.
Born Joseph Desire Mobutu in 1930 in the Belgian Congo, he began life far from palaces. After serving in the colonial army, he became a journalist, sharp, ambitious, and cunning. When Congo gained independence from Belgium in 1960, chaos erupted. The young nation fractured. Tribal violence, foreign interference, and Cold War tensions turned Congo into a battlefield. Mobutu saw his chance. With the backing of the CIA in Belgium, he orchestrated a coup in 1965, seizing power as a temporary measure. But as history has shown, there's nothing more permanent than a temporary dictator. He renamed the country Zaire. Renamed himself Mobutu Sese Seko Kukueng Bendu Wazabunga, meaning the all-powerful warrior who, because of his endurance and inflexible will to win, goes from conquest to conquest, leaving fire in his wake. And fire he left.
Mobutu promised order, nationalism, and pride. He launched the Authenticity Campaign, banning European names, suits, and even Christian first names. He wore traditional robes, made everyone call him Father of the Nation, and built statues of himself in every province. But behind the pageantry was plunder. Mobutu ran Zaire like it was his private bank account. He looted the treasury, stole billions in aid, and built extravagant palaces. One of them had an airport just for his personal jet. Meanwhile, hospitals had no medicine. Teachers went unpaid. Roads crumbled. Children starved. Zaire became one of the richest countries in resources, and one of the poorest in reality. He kept power through manipulation. He bought off enemies, crushed dissent, executed rivals. He turned fear into loyalty, and loyalty into silence. For 3 decades, no one dared challenge him. The West turned a blind eye. During the Cold War, Mobutu was seen as a bulwark against communism. So long as he opposed the Soviets, his crimes were overlooked. He was invited to Paris, dined in Washington, and praised as a stabilizer. But when the Cold War ended, so did his protection.
By the 1990s, Zaire was crumbling. Civil wars, genocide from neighboring Rwanda spilling across the border, and public protests all shook Mobutu's iron grip. His health failed. His enemies grew bolder. In 1997, rebel forces led by Laurent Desire Kabila marched on Kinshasa. Mobutu, once the untouchable emperor, fled the country aboard his private jet. He died alone in exile in Morocco a few months later, of cancer. No funeral. No monument. His reign, erased as swiftly as it rose.
But the scars remain. He ruled for 32 years. He stole more than $5 billion. And he left behind a shattered country, its infrastructure broken, its institutions hollow, its people betrayed. Mobutu once declared, "There can be no Zaire without Mobutu." But history showed that Zaire could survive. What it could not survive was Mobutu. He began as a symbol of hope. He became a master of illusion. And in the end, he was a cautionary tale of what happens when power goes unchecked, and leaders become gods in their own eyes.